hello. Happy hump day, everybody. How's it going? I'm so excited to play tonight. We've got, hi, oh my god, does Quick Lewinsky, have a friggin' Twitch? No, that's amazing. Okay, don't get distracted by chat. Alright, so my hair's doing a weird thing. We got all kinds of things going on tonight. So, welcome to Adventures in Asterie. Hi, my name is Stella. You can find me as Saint Stella everywhere on the internet, except for on TikTok, which I started this week, where I am Stella Saint, because for some reason Saint Stella wasn't available, and if it was you who stole my name, that's cool, it's fine, doesn't really matter, let's be honest. So you should follow me on TikTok? I don't know, it's a weird way to start, but I hope you're doing really well tonight. I am so excited to play the continuation of this game. This was supposed to be a one-shot, but of course it wasn't, because I don't know how to do that. We've all learned that by now. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Sam. I am not good at telling short stories. Even when I did burlesque, I was always like, here's my 8-minute number, and everyone hated me. Anyways, we're gonna play this game. I'm gonna bring everybody on. We are short one of our players, but look at my hair. I can't with this weird lump thing. But he's gonna hopefully arrive soon enough, and until then, his teammates are going to play him, but what I'm going to do is bring everybody on, introduce themselves. I'll give you a little recap as to what happened in the last couple weeks with this team, and then we'll jump right in. We did end last time in the middle of a battle, so we are going to jump right into the action. Hi, thank you, Ho, for the host. What's up? Okay, so let's bring on 3 of the 4 of our team, have them introduce themselves, and then we'll go from there. Hello. No, this one. Let's do this one. Yeah. To make it easier, I always just kind of go around clockwise from where you pulled into streams. So we will start with Tuigia. I always pronounce your name wrong. Was that right that time?
It was pretty close. It's Tuigia, but people call me Tuigia. I've gotten Tawajaya. I've gotten Tawi-J. You can call me Tawi. It's so much
Tawi.
easier.
Okay. I love it. Okay. Well, tell me about yourself. Tell me what you're working on. Tell me what you're doing.
Well, I am a variety streamer here on Twitch. I play a lot of retro, RPG, and open world games. I will be streaming next tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I usually stream 8 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday through Sunday. You can check out my socials. Everything is at Tuigia, from TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, OnlyFans, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and MySpace.
You do all the things.
All the things.
I admire your efforts. I'm just starting to do all the things because we must. As artists now, we can't just make art. We have to do everything.
Do all the things.
And I will say, also chat, let me know if there's any issues with sound and stuff. If anybody's quieter or louder, we'll try and adjust that for you. But also do follow Tawi's stream. It is, I always say this, but it's one of the nicest, most chill, most welcoming community streams. I go in and hang out. It feels like a warm bath and an ice cream.
Yay!
You know, it's really nice.
Here.
Yeah, definitely go and check out our stream. Up next, Kaylicious. Tell me about yourself and what you're doing these days. I see you're back on stage.
I am. I've
so
performed
exciting.
twice now on stage in July, which was super exciting.
So cool.
A little scary, but also super exciting. Our case numbers here in Nova Scotia are super low.
Right.
Our government's been really, really cautious with opening things up, and we've got a lot of restrictions and things, so that's kept our numbers really low. So we actually have shows happening, which is really fantastic. So I've been able to perform twice.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Burlesque, by the way. I don't know if we said that out loud, but
I don't think so.
is an amazing burlesque performer, and that's how I know her. We met in the burlesque scene.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a performer, teacher, producer here in Halifax.
Amazing. And last but not least, for now, like I said, hopefully we'll have our 4th member joining us soon enough. But Murphy, tell me about yourself and what you're working on these days.
Well, my intro is never as interesting as anyone else's. I am a shoemaker, cross-dresser, social recluse. I don't know. I don't do any of those things. And I had a regularly terrible kind of time trying to get on the internet again tonight. So I am nothing if not consistent.
But now you look fabulous with all the lights.
Oh yeah, I make up for it with mood lighting.
Like,
This is
legit.
how I play D&D with other people. You just gotta bring the production value, and it masks so much.
And you're there.
Is that the dancing light spell?
Yes. It's an at will for me. I just keep it going.
Just constant. Okay, that was a perfect segue. Have you ever thought about how segue is the weirdest written word? Have you ever seen it written out?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't figure out what it was.
Sagui.
Sagui. Anyways, that doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna jump into the game. So I'm
Can I
gonna
have
try.
a recap?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try and do a recap as fast as I can. If you remember things about your characters that I miss, please feel free to bring them up. But then what we'll do is we'll jump in and I'll just kind of like have you tell me about where your character is and what they look like. Okay, basically, the way our 4 characters jumped into this was that they were all kind of happened to be at the Wizard's Tower bar, wherein Maeve Amakir, who is a non-binary elf, basically was like, hey, you're not from around here, but you look cool. Are you adventurers? Can you do me a favor? And they invited our 4 adventurers to go into this area called the Tricorn. The Tricorn is basically made up of 3 areas. Get it? The Tricorn. A farming area, the city, and the mining area. So Maeve asked our willing participants here to go in and look for their friends, 2 elves who had gone missing. The thing is, what's going on right now in this city section of the Tricorn, the city is called Tanir, is that a new mayor has sort of taken power in the past year and a half-ish, since some sort of bad stuff went down in the Tricorn, a couple years ago. And this new mayor slowly but surely started putting in all these sort of really crappy laws and policies, wherein he kind of hates everybody that's not a human. So it was one of these things that happened almost like, frogs boiling? Like you don't notice until you notice. So all kinds of people who aren't human started going missing, started getting pushed out of jobs, started getting pushed out of living in the city center. And so our friends went in with it kind of twofold. One, with this sort of back of mind, but mostly to go in and save these 2 elves. Or not to save them, but to find them. They had no idea where they were. The 2 elves are named Mal and Jamal. And so they kind of snuck into the city using a combination of stealth and disguise. Some of them are really good at disguising themselves. Porch. Some of them are really, really good at being stealthy. Corey. The other 2, Ronnie and Fluellen, who's not here quite yet, are good at other things, let's just say.
They're the brains and the brawn.
Yeah. So they used all kinds of different techniques. They got into the city. They ended up kind of making a home base at this place called Maeve's Many Marvels, which is Maeve's general store in the city. They made friends there with Anne, who runs the general store in Maeve's stead. Then, chaos ensued. They found out the last place that these 2 elves were seen was at this temple that's being built across the street from Maeve's Many Marvels. It's a temple to Ayun that's being built. So a lot of investigation was sort of done there the first night. They ended up killing 3 guards, stashing their bodies, causing a lot of problems, but somehow being able to escape in time that nobody saw them. The second day, they basically started a revolution. That was an issue. They decided to make a bunch of flyers, to get everybody together at daybreak to do sort of a flash mob revolution. Let's have an election sort of situation. And they also decided to sort of sneak their way into this construction site in the disguise of workers. They did sort of get into the building, but then eventually their sort of ruse was up and battle ensued. Is there any major points that that I missed in that sort of? There was a lot of minor things like Fluellen sort of having like a really interesting invisible sort of situation with going into the printing press in the university and creating these flyers. It was a whole thing. Was there any of the major points that I missed?
Well, there was that 5-foot fence.
Right, there was. It took them like an hour to get over a 5-foot fence because they kept rolling like 2s.
I know. I singularly kept rolling.
Yeah. It was a
The
whole
one who is
situation.
bigger than the fence.
Yeah.
By a
Couldn't
lot.
step over it.
Ronnie got to try 3 different types of beer.
That was exciting.
That's
Yes.
true.
Yes.
3.
Fluellen had that academic lady acquaintance who was quite mean.
Yep.
Not unhelpful, but also not kind.
Professor Shore was a bit of a help, but she doesn't love Fluellen because Fluellen's a little bit late in picking up the whole fact that this city has gone to shit. She wasn't too pleased, but did help him in the long run. So that's where we are. We are
Okay.
now in this sort of temple that's being constructed. Where we are right now in the room, there are 3 guards left. You've killed 2 of them by... Also, this was disturbing. I don't know if you remember that you chopped them basically from like crotch to head in 2.
Was
That
it
happened?
me?
Yeah,
That
that
sounds
was
like
you.
it was me.
That was you, and then Ronnie was like, that looks cool, and did the opposite to another guard. It was
Yep.
real gory.
Nice.
Yep, that was the whole thing that happened.
Well, I think we have plans for a fight club when this revolution is done.
Oh yeah.
Boy. In the back room also right now, Fluellen has been kind of ignoring the fight and speaking with the cleric that is sort of was responsible originally for building this temple called...
Are we sure he's not on the roof again?
We're not sure. You actually have no idea. You haven't seen him for a good few minutes.
Yeah.
But he's in the back speaking to a cleric, a little halfling, older lady called Uma Underthorn, about sort of what's going on here, and he's more talking to her and figuring out what's going back in the back office. Just last round, a large, domineering sort of like really fancy plate human poked out from that office and started shooting heavy crossbows at you. That you sort of figured out was the head of the sort of militia around here, and his name is Captain Slate. You don't know his first name, though.
I think we do.
Don't wait.
Don't.
Don't out.
Don't.
It's alright, let me just get my little list of Jeffs I can turn into today.
So that's where we are. We did end up purposefully at the bottom of the order, so let me bring on the map. Sorry, that was a really long intro, but I wanted to make sure that everybody kind of knew where we are at. So
No, that was very important for me to have heard.
That was succinct for like 6 hours of play.
honestly, like, I was trying to be like, okay, how fast can I talk? Let's get through this. Okay, so this is where you are. So in the back room here, over here, this is Fluellen and Uma Underthorn, the cleric to Ioun, having a little chat. There's this room that's basically like construction. It looks like it's being converted from what was a kitchen to something else. You are in this main room that should be sort of the main prayer room. I'm sure there's a better room for that. I haven't been to church.
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary, yep. But it looks like all the benches have been pushed to the side. It doesn't seem like there's been a lot of care put in this thing that's supposed to be a temple. Anyways, okay, so our players on the field here, we'll zoom in a little bit. Captain Slade is right here. This is the dead guard. This is Corey hiding, just last round, you sort of took a couple shots that missed and then hid behind this crate full of like construction. Porch is here. This is Ronnie. Oh, wait, there's only 2 guards left. My bad, you had just killed this one. So there's only 2 guards who had just made it into the door. And that's where we are. And we'll start.
I just want to confirm, I'm pretty sure that I have Hunter's Mark on Slate as
I think
well.
you do, yes.
I
that's
moved
correct.
it from him.
Yes.
Okay.
Can actually everybody remind... Okay, what we'll do right now, super quick, because I know, again, that was a really long intro. Can you each just tell me really quick your race and class, what you look like, and tell me what your HP is at, just for the folks at home?
My name is Ronnie. I am a half-orc barbarian. I was trained to be a warrior, but I secretly want to be a fantasy writer specializing in romance. My current hit points is 48.
Okay.
My name is Coriara Valvaris. I go by Corey. I am a wood elf ranger who has a hate-on for giants or pretty much anything big. And I am at 32 hit points.
Ooh, that's a little squishy.
Yeah, my max is 44. I've been hit a few times in this fight.
Okay, Porch.
Speaking of squishy, I am newly squishier after a little un-multi-class. But my name is Porch. I'm a very large, gray-skinned tiefling, now full warlock, who has some spooky things to do. And he's got a good anti-hero emo backstory about being orphaned and raised by monks on a weirdo island.
I really want a whole Porch backstory one day, but not right now. Right now.
I can give it to you too. That totally exists in the world.
I will need it. We're gonna stop talking. I'm gonna tell you more about what my plans are later. Right now, let's get into the game. 20 minutes later. Jeez Louise, let's do this. Okay, we're at the top of the order, Porch. There are 2 guards in front of you. There is a very large, basically unhurt captain behind you about, I don't know what that is, probably around 70 feet away. What do you want to do? 55 feet away.
And how close are both those guys? Are within...
They're very close. They're 10 feet away, 15 feet away.
Is one of them within? Oh, I'm farther away. I see. I know what my own face looks like. It's fine, guys.
I can also
Don't even
zoom in more. I just
It's
want to
not
give you
being
the whole view, but there you are.
in life, like in game, not super perceptive. Because I am at level 5 now, my Eldritch Blast has 2 beams.
Yeah,
So they each get their own attack roll. So I'm going to double finger guns pew, pew, at both those guys.
Tell me, go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay.
1 each. We'll do top guy first.
19 and 14.
Both hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage on both of those. These 2 guys are basically not hit at all. You focused on the other 2 and they did.
Great. Amazing. I don't remember what I know what a D10 looks like. One of them takes 4.
Okay.
And the other takes also 4.
Okay. Pew pew. That's your action, right?
Pew pew. Yeah, that's
You want to do any bonus or movement?
No. Actually, I would like to get closer to both of them.
Okay, yeah, you can move right in there, no problem.
If I can get in between them.
Oh, yep. Hold on.
Thank you.
I will move you, but up next is I can't see either. I'm also not perceptive. I don't need glasses. What? That's Ronnie. Ronnie, you're up next.
Okay. She's probably still in a rage if I remember correctly.
Yes, that sounds right.
I'm going to probably just keep swinging that great axe because I've got that sort of where your pupils dilate and you're just zoned in on the murder.
I know it well, personally.
Yeah.
Do you want to sort of, there's the top one and the bottom one, you're going to have to walk in either way. Do you have a preference?
The top one can be a little bit closer. Let's roll to hit with the great axe. It's a 21.
Yeah.
And it's 1d12 plus 3 for... crap. 6.
Okay.
And do I get another one as well?
You get 2 attacks. You can attack on your bonus action as well if you want. It's your barb.
Right. So I'm gonna probably just attack this straight up again,
Go
another slashing for 15.
Yeah, it hits.
And then I can just go, and this is a more satisfying 11 damage.
Amazing. This guard is already looking hurt. As you could tell from the last time, these guards aren't very strong. They're hired hands, right? The ones coming in from the outside, the ones you killed last night. Once you finally got to them. Ooh, who just? I'm echoing now. No? Yes? Okay. No, we're fine. Okay. Great. Do you want to do anything else? You can move again if you want to, but.
No, I'm gonna stay there. I got an eye on the prize.
Okay, so we're gonna go back over to Uma. Uma? Oprah? No, that's an old joke, isn't it? Okay.
We're really young.
We're very young. I have age. Okay. So
I think we both have age. Don't count me out.
Okay, we're in the back room over here. Sort of Llewellyn and Uma are having a little bit of chat. When we left last, Llewellyn had picked up some sort of papers from the desk and was starting to go back. So this elderly halfling is going to sort of tug at Llewellyn, and they're almost like the same height. And she's going to say, should I come with you, or can I just wait back here? I'm not much used to you out there. And whoever has Llewellyn's character sheet right now, can you roll me, and who wants to, roll me an investigation check.
Oh, I've got the sheet open, so I'll do that. Oh, it won't let me click on this stuff.
Oh, just...
Oh, I have physical dice in my hand. I can roll for him.
Okay, it's a +3, so
He rolled a 19 with
Okay.
that +3.
So you, as she's saying this to you, you can tell she's holding like a symbol around her neck, which everyone knows is, it's common knowledge that it's the symbol 2-I-Un around here. It's basically like a staff with an eye on the end. And it's glowing.
An eye or like a letter I?
Like an eye.
Okay.
And it's glowing a little bit. That's her turn. We'll get to Llewellyn. And then Captain Slade. So Captain Slade is going to take a look at you over here. He knows that somebody is behind in the room with Uma Underthorn, but he's not that concerned about that. Because whatever, in his mind, she's just a halfling cleric. What the fuck is she gonna do? So he's gonna walk towards you just a little bit, because he's got a huge heavy crossbow. He doesn't need to. He's mostly walking just to be like, big strong man.
Yeah.
Says,
I picture like a Terminator, like slow walk, eye contact.
Yes.
Bad guys never run.
He's got like jet black hair pulled into a ponytail, like piercing green eyes. And as you recall, I'm sure everybody watching recalls, the only thing he said to you so far is, "Who the hell are you?" And he pulls his crossbow again, points it for a second at Corey, sort of winks, because you've got a little bit of cover. He decides not to shoot at you again. And he's going to take a shot, one each, at Ronnie and at Porch.
Oh, good.
Ronnie, let me pour my dice. I always forget. Excuse the smashing.
Where's the reaction where I can use one of those guards as a human shield?
I mean, look, you can definitely do your athletics check next time. That is a... What is it? What does he have here? Oh, he's got... Oh, that's pretty good. That's a 14 to hit.
No.
No, shit. Okay, Ronnie. That's also a 14 to hit.
Oh, wait, sorry, does that hit me? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh!
Oh,
okay.
it does,
Oh.
14. Shit.
Thank
But I get
goodness.
half damage
These are not great rolls.
in a rage.
Do you, though? Yeah, you do, because it's only piercing damage. But that is a D... Oh, shit. That's 12 points of damage.
So is that already halved?
No, so it'd be
Okay,
6
so
points of
6,
damage
okay.
for your barbarian self. You get swacked in your shoulder with this huge, sort of like 2-inch thick bolt from his heavy crossbow, and he says, "My friends, you can leave now, but I warn you, there are more coming." That's his turn.
I mean, that's what you'd say if there weren't more coming, so...
Yeah.
Roll me an insight check.
Great, yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Where are my actual dice
That
at?
snort was adorable, by the way.
What am I
Yeah.
rolling for again? What is it?
Insight?
Sorry, that wasn't a roll. What's my modifier? Doesn't matter, I only rolled a 5.
Okay, you can't tell. You can't
Great, I'm
tell.
not smart.
You don't know this guy. You don't know. Okay.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not terribly smart, but
Yeah,
I'll...
don't count on me for your wisdom or your intelligence rolls.
That's a 13.
You don't get the sense that he's lying, but you can't really tell. You got shot with this crossbow like 6 seconds ago, and you're still sort of like behind the wagon there. So, unsure. These guards are up now. So, guard number 1, that's right in front, is just gonna sort of like short sword out at Ronnie, the one on the top there. That's a... Ooh, nope. Rolled a nat 3. That definitely doesn't hit. The one on the bottom there is going to try and do this, look to his friend and be like, "Oh shit," and try and do the same to Porch. Oh, that probably doesn't... No, 14 doesn't hit you, does it?
No, I'm squishier now, but I'm still 16.
These guards suck, but that's okay. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Everybody roll... No, we'll do it at the end of the round. Corey, you're up.
I am going to say nothing, but I am going to shoot my longbow at Slate.
Yeah, you are. Roll to hit.
Ooh, yeah, that's a 28.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's... Jeez Louise.
Fuck yeah.
Poo, but I only rolled a 1 on my damage, so it's 5 damage.
Did you add your hunter's mark?
Oh, no, I didn't. That's a D6. 6.
Shouldn't be telling you these things, but I'm nice.
You are nice. Oops. Roll. So that's another 2. So 7
total? Okay.
Yes.
So it sort of just glances off his shoulder, and he sort of gives you like a, is that all you got? Look, go ahead.
I'm going to do it again.
Sure you are.
That is another 28.
Oh my god! Yep.
I'm here for these spicy dice tonight, guys.
Oh, wow.
That damage is 8 damage.
Okay,
Damn it, I'm not doing great damage.
Not bad, not bad. 15 in a round isn't awful. Okay, so you've got a movement and a bonus action, because you can take 2 attacks, right? That's just your action.
How far am I from the door?
You are approximately, and that looks about 40 feet to me, but let me measure. No, not even, 25 feet.
Okay. Can I get to the door and close it? Will I provoke an opportunity attack?
You will not. You will end up like right next to the doors. I will say though are closed. They're not locked. The 2 guards who snuck in close the doors behind them.
Okay, I want to lock that door from the inside.
Oh yeah, okay. As you know, there's like a one of these swing bars that like latches it closed. So yeah, go ahead. You can go over there. And you know what? For your bonus action, you can go ahead and bring that thing closed.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Yes.
So you run over. You are now right next to one of the guards. He's like, ugh! So they're surrounded, smashed up against this door.
So that means that we should get a advantage against them?
Flanking bonus. Yes, on the one of them. The other one is like kind of free, has a side free, but yes, the one will definitely, you get flanking bonus. Great, that's that. And then Fluellen. So you can play Fluellen as a committee if you like. He's back here with Uma. You have noticed that she doesn't know what to do. There was, I think, a little bit of insight and perception last time. This is sort of her office, but she does, you get the sense, feel very overwhelmed as to what is happening in this. Was supposed to be a quaint little temple to Ayun that she was supposed to lead. What do you want to do?
I think he would tell her to stay there.
Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know, would there be like a little note of pride where he's like, I need to make her feel safe by like attacking or like doing something to assuage this like poor scared woman?
Yeah, but also be slightly a little bit scared at the same time. A little
Like,
bit.
I picture him puffing up his chest, like, in a show to, like, half convince himself. Like, it's for her, but it's actually for him, because he's fucking scared.
I will say also, last time you grabbed all these papers, you grabbed, like, kind of a whole handful of papers from the desk and stuff. Didn't really get a chance to read them. Just giving you all the options. You also haven't looked at the bookcase yet.
I think he should stay in there and investigate things. I feel like we have this handled.
Yep.
Like,
And I
Team
feel like
Scary
he
is
would-
outside.
Yeah, I feel like he would get wrapped up in that kind of thing and kind of forget about the battle going on.
I
Hear
agree.
this, like, clang, clang, like, oh yeah, shit, I should read quickly.
So maybe, yeah, like have him like investigate the papers at the very least in his hand, and then go towards the bookcase.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So if you want to
Great.
start with the papers in his hand, go ahead and roll me, actually roll me a straight intelligence check.
What's his intelligence modifier? Someone tell me, I'll roll dice.
It is 3 plus 3.
Okay, he got a 16.
Okay, 16's pretty good. And, you know, he can read. He's a professor. So, you don't know, like, all of the details of this, but let me pull up. Okay. You find plans that and some of it's pretty obvious. You find plans of the kitchen, that the room, like, sort of south of where he is right now.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it's being converted into something they're calling a vault. And then the reliquary, which is right next to where you are in the
I want to
plans.
rob that place.
It looks like that's sort of scratched out and is changed into something called holding. You flip through a few of these. There's a pamphlet in there that looks like it's given out that's sort of like propaganda about the importance of like law and order in the Tricorn. And then finally you find sort of a ledger with money coming in and out of the workers in the construction here. And you find a lot of money sort of that is attached to initials MKC. And a bunch of money going to something like that is sort of a star and you're not sure what it is, but it looks like it's 50 gold a week, which is a lot of gold in this area. That's all you can sort of see with that. I'll give you a bonus action if you want, but you won't be able to like read anything else or whatever. But if there's a bonus action that Llewellyn has, you can feel free to use that.
Two weapon fighting. Covert sorcery points. You can use your sorcery points to gain additions. I don't think we'll probably end up.
That's more for battle-y stuff, kind
Yeah.
of. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you want to move at all? Do you want to move over the bookcase, move out the door, move anywhere?
I think maybe he would like take her to the bookcase. I mean, like, what do I need to look at? Like, if you want to be helpful and you want to get saved, I need you to help me glean information from this. Let's go to the bookcase and like tell me what I need to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
For your movement, I'll just say they both go over there. Great. We're at the end of the order. Everybody roll me a perception check.
$13.
16.
Okay. Corey.
9.
Okay. Only Ronnie hears a little bit of like scraping and movement, it sounds like, sort of behind in this area over here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. No, thank you.
And we're back at the top of the order. Porch, what do you want to do?
I want to just take out these stupid guards so we can all
They are
just
kind of
jump on
useless.
Slate. Yeah, I just want them gone so we can all just like onto Slate
Yeah.
and make him like we're gonna hold him down and get him to tell us his
Oh,
name.
yeah.
Say it's Jeff. Okay, I'm just going to haul off with my great axe packed weapon, which means I get 2 attacks now.
Amazing. Yeah, go ahead. Roll to hit.
Okay, first roll is 11.
Does not hit.
Second roll is 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Where's my 9.
9. Shit. Okay. Ow. That looks like it took a chunk off of this fella. Okay, so that's your
Yes.
action. Do you have a bonus action you want to use?
I don't think so. Or maybe. Can I? No, you're gonna make me do it. I'm like, I want to heckle Jeff Slate.
Wow. Wow. I mean, go
No,
ahead.
I'm not.
Go ahead.
I'll heckle him later. I'm content to just slice at his men.
Yep. Great. So that's your turn. Ronnie, you're up.
So Ronnie's still got that sort of glazed over murder hobo kind of vibe going right now.
God, my favorite look on you.
Yeah. It like really makes me look quite sensual. I'm gonna probably keep going with my battle axe, my great axe.
And
The guards around me.
You can take them with advantage because
Great.
this poor chap, the one in the center there, is definitely will consider flanked.
Sweet. Then I will attack him with my great axe, and I'm going to roll to see if I hit. And it's 13.
It does not.
Oh shoot.
No,
Okay.
13 does hit. Just hits. That's the AC.
Nice.
God damn it. Okay. Yep.
Amazing. Okay, and then I'm gonna do my slashing damage, and I get 10.
Oh dang. Okay. Looking real hurt. Go ahead and go do your second attack.
Okay, I'm rolling to hit. I get 15,
15 hits.
and I go again.
Kill him.
9.
Finish him.
I take it and I
With
just like chop
9
him
points
in
of
the
damage
rib.
exactly. Tell me how you take this one down.
So, I take the axe and I swing it back as far as I can, and then I swing it and catch it in the ribs and sort of like pull it up and lift him off the ground slightly.
Yes.
You pull him off the ground and he like raises like 6 inches off the ground, like against the sort of steel doors here. And then
Oh, by the
just
way,
kind
that
of
like
gurgles.
gross pervert cackle I just did, that was in game. Not seeing this.
that was sure. Well, that
Love
one is very much dead now. Ooh. Oh yeah, thank you. Cheerios. Okay. That is your turn, I presume. Do you want to do anything else?
No, other than just like kind of now like sit with my dripping axe and just like pant like and then look around like what I'm gonna do next.
Yeah, you've killed another thing. A lot. You're having a day.
Having a day.
We can talk about it later. Okay. That's your turn now. It's Uma's turn again. She's just kind of like standing next to Llewellyn, being like, I don't know what you're looking for. There's a few in my books there. I think there's some old ledgers. I haven't had a lot of time to really shop and get anything. Are you sure you don't want to go out and help your friends?
I just had a thought. I don't know if this is in character for Llewellyn, but I just was like, wait, where are the elves? Where are the? Can we ask her where the elves are?
Yeah, so he did ask last game, and she said like she doesn't really leave the office, and there's people going in and out all the time, and she kind of has no idea what elves you're talking about. So that's her turn. She doesn't really do anything. Slate. You hear him yell, "All right, get out here," and you hear a little more clanging behind the doors. And then he's going to go ahead and do the same thing as last time. He's going to go ahead and shoot one arrow at each Ronnie and Porch. Come on, do better this time. This one's at Ronnie, first of all.
Choke.
Oh, that's not good. It's fully a choke. That's 11.
Yes.
Come on. Oh, that's
you
better.
suck.
That's 21 to hit. On Porch. Yeah, yeah, okay, good. That's good. Well, that's fair, right? Okay, and that's a... Ooh, yeah, right, okay. That's a biggie. That's not too bad. That's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
So that's his turn, and he's going to also sort of like walk this way a little bit. And that's that. There is one lowly soldier left. He's actually gonna, on his turn, pull the latch open and run out the door. Because F this, he's outie. Whoop, that's Porch. Bye. Which is kind of a stupid move because both of you can get an attack of opportunity. But like,
yeah, but can I trip?
Yeah, if you want to
With
do
my axe in his torso.
Yes. I mean, sure, yeah. So both of you can go ahead and he's gonna die next turn anyway, so he's gonna just try his last to get away. Go ahead, both of you.
That's a 16.
Yeah, it hits.
It's an 8.
Nope. So one
and
hits.
I get 2 attacks.
On
okay, the
what?
second was...
Not on attack of
With-
opportunities.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, well, you only get one.
Okay, fine. I mean, so...
Roll me damage on that second, though.
Okay. I keep putting my d10 down and not... a good thing it's plus my charisma modifier. That's a 5.
Okay, so he's still alive, and he books it out the fuck here and runs away. And kind of like kicks the door closed on his way out, but it's not locked, it's just closed.
And stay out.
Yeah, he probably will, let's be honest with each other.
You sure Jeff the heck out of there.
He's going home to pack a bag and leave the city.
Oh yeah, he's out. This job is like, he's like a mall cop. This job is not worth this shit. Like,
Guys,
no.
we just hacked at Paul Blart enough that
Yeah.
he ran away.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so he's out. That's that. Corey, you're up.
If I lock the door, does that mean I can't attack?
No, we'll call that your bonus action.
Okay. Then I am going to use my bonus action to lock the door.
You close the
I'm
thing again.
Going to use my movement to go back behind my cart.
Yep.
Nice.
And I'm going to use my attacks to attack the Capitan.
El Capitan, go ahead.
El Jeff.
Roll me.
Can you move the screen so I can see how far we are?
Shoot, sorry. Yeah, I was
That's okay.
moving the wrong one. Move this one. There we go.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna fire at him again.
Yep.
First one. Oh my goodness! It keeps being on a high number and then it onto a low number.
Oh
Oh no, that was only a 12.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah.
You can see he's wearing like gleaming breastplate.
That one was a 23.
That does hit though. Roll me dommage.
Quel
Dommage.
dommage is 7 plus 2, 9 damage.
9 points of damage. Okay. Just gets him in the other shoulder, and he's getting pissed. But
What are you gonna say in the ass?
he turned around for no reason.
I would love to shoot him in the ass.
It may come to that. It's Llewellyn's turn again. What do you want him to do up in this weak corner?
I mean, he can't get to a line of sight with Jeff, right? He's too far.
No, it would take him at least 2 turns, probably dashing to get over there. It's a pretty big building. I think it was 100 feet across or something.
He hasn't looked at the bookcase though yet, has he?
No.
Maybe he should investigate that?
Yeah.
I think so.
He's in there. I don't want to waste 2 of his turns trying to get him out to the fray, but then Jeff's dead or something.
Roll me. Let me just add some HP real quick. But then go
Stop saying the J word!
and roll.
Use last names! Goldblum, Foxworthy.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check for Llewellyn.
+3.
That's a nat 20, guys.
Oh, yeah!
Okay. You're like looking at these books, and they're mostly like religious texts and stuff, and there's a few like old ledgers and stuff, some empty journals, and then you see this sort of like movement, almost like a shadow, and you reach out to sort of poke it, and you hear and out sort of like this bookshelf where there was nothing, out of the darkness comes this little sort of like, almost looks like a tiny dragon with sort of like jagged wings and like a pointed beak, sort of cackling at you.
Oh, I love him.
Roll me a nature check real quick for Llewellyn.
What's his modifier? I rolled an 11.
+3 for nature.
Okay, 14.
Okay, with a 14, yeah, I'll give it to you. You're a reader. You're pretty sure, and I don't know if you know this as players, but Llewellyn would recognize this as a friggin' quasit. Let's call that your action. You have a bonus action and movement if you want to use it.
I don't know where he would go.
I mean, are we allowed to know anything he knows about quasits? Are they scary? Should he back away from this thing?
Okay, so what he knows about quasits is that they're basically like a creepy little creature that can sort of shape change and become invisible. A lot of times they're used as like spies. They can speak usually 1 or 2 languages,
But
so
they're
they're
not
very
hostile.
often left places as spies.
Okay. I mean, they've been seen, but he's not hostile.
You know.
I think Llewellyn would be like, I can talk to this guy, I know lots of things.
Actually,
And
does
like,
sound like Llewellyn.
next roll. Sorry I made Llewellyn. I'm sorry I made you sound like an old prospector.
It's great. It was great. Yeah, loved it.
It's Porch's disguising skill. Disguising himself as Llewellyn
Porch.
now.
Also not mine.
Um,
Hello, I am Llewellyn.
Amazing. Ooh, we gotta hydrate everybody. Okay, so if he's sort of waiting till next turn to do anything, bonus action you can talk if you want to as Llewellyn. That's fine.
I mean, Porch does the best voice, so.
Go ahead.
My first instinct would be like to ask Uma like who this is.
Oh,
Maybe that's a Porch question.
okay.
Who is this?
Well, if Llewellyn sort of like turns to Uma and is like, "What the hell is this?" Uma will look shocked. She's like, I'm not sure. How is that there? Was that, where did that, she has no idea what this little creature is.
It's
or
been
why.
spying on her.
Dun dun dun.
Let's call that, his turn. Okay. So, We're back at the top of the order. Porch.
Hmm.
There are no more guards in front of you. Well, there are 2 dead bodies, but that's it.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
I have to. I'm gonna just keep this. Nothing. Just talking to myself. What? Nothing happened.
Can I use a bonus action to
what?
push with my feet their bodies against the door?
Yeah, sure.
Great. Excellent.
Yeah, we'll call that a bonus action. That sounds good.
I don't know what Slade is about to unleash from this room. So I'm just gonna double finger guns from across the room at him.
Okay, go ahead. 2 Eldritch Blasts. What do your Eldritch Blasts look like?
They're like a crackling, kind of electric-y energy.
Kind of like what's happening behind you right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. Okay.
That
Woohoo.
magic. Okay.
What's the, they're pretty long, right? They're 120 or something, right?
Yeah, I almost picked like my next Eldritch invocation, which was making them 300-foot range. I was like, am I gonna be a sniper? I did the double attack instead.
Okay, probably
so
better.
My first roll is a 16.
16 does not hit.
Neither will my 13.
You see one of these like electric sort of blasts, like just like sort of sparkle off of his like very strong breastplate, and the other one he manages to just sort of dive out of the way because he saw it coming. Neither hit.
I would like to use my movement then to just go hang out with this cart.
Okay.
Also.
Your movement's probably you're big, right? So 30 feet for sure.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah,
30 feet.
perfect. There you go. And you kind of duck beside Corey, like, what's up?
Great.
Do you have a bonus action you want to do?
Oh, it was kicking the body.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay. Ronnie.
I'm probably. I mean, I'm not the brightest when I'm like this. I'm probably gonna just like charge at Slade and try to hit him with an axe.
You are still. Yeah. Rage lasts 10 minutes? Question mark.
Double check.
Or was it 1 minute?
Is it?
It'll only be 1 minute. It's been 4 rounds, I think. 2 today, and I think we have to.
Yeah, it's up to a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been like almost 40 seconds, just so
Okay.
of your rage. You boot up. Your movement is more, right? You've got like 45, so you can get right up to it.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's 40, I think.
Bite him.
Yeah, let's call it just to be cool. It's fine. You're there.
Yep, I'm right there. And so I'm gonna just like look at him and just like go with my sweet pickaxe or trade axe.
Your pickaxe.
No, pickaxe is funny. It's got this like weird Rocky Horror vibe to it.
That's
Yeah,
true,
I play a lot of Minecraft. Okay, and
That's
I
okay. I have a farm girl barbarian in another game, and she uses a pitchfork, and I just stat it like a trident.
I'm gonna think about that later. Okay.
That's actually really gory.
Incredible. I
rolled
know her.
a 17.
A 70 does not hit.
It's fucking beefy.
You swing
Okay.
and like ding off this breastplate.
Oh my god.
He's got the best equipment in the land because guess what? He's got money.
I don't get another action because I moved, right? Or do I get
Oh no,
another
that was just your
attack?
movement. You can still attack in the bonus action.
Okay, well then I'm going to attack one more time. Let's see if I can get higher.
I believe in you.
16.
Doesn't care.
Sneeze in the
You
fence
are
a little bit.
rage, like swacking this thing with your axe, and all he kind of does is like take a step back on his back foot, and then like leans forward and kind of gives you the cocked head of like, is that it? Is that all you got? It's sort of gross.
I hate him already.
Then it's Uma. She's going to look at this thing and be like, has this thing been here the whole time? She's useless. She doesn't do anything. She's a very old person that doesn't know she's from Dwillum. Dwillum's a weird place. I did an adventure there. Doesn't matter. Anyways, it's Slade's turn. He's going to whip out his great sword in almost a oh yeah and stab you, Ronnie. You're all up in his grill twice with his really beautiful sword, and holy fuck, this dice cannot roll. That's a 10 to hit. I think I need to switch dice, even though I love this dice. I'm switching dice. Okay.
Well, you could keep using that
Oh
one.
my
It's
god!
fine.
I never rolled a nat 1. I hate my life.
Can I like smirk back at him? Like,
Of course. Yeah. So there was just there in that like 2-second sort of turnaround. Swack, swack with a great axe that did nothing. Stab, stab with a great sword that did nothing. Anybody watching this little moment would be like, "What is happening?" Just
Are you acting a scene in your play right now?
what is the thing? Yeah, it was a mess. That's okay. Then these doors open over here just a little bit, and a couple of dudes pop out.
No.
A
Bring 'em
couple of
on.
dudes pop out who look slightly tougher than the like sort of cell swords that you were just fighting. These guys look slightly better equipped. You can tell just by the way they sort of come out ready to go. They definitely look stronger. One is going to go here, one's just going to kind of run up right there. And the first one is going to attack Ronnie with this beautiful, you can sort of see like a scimitar, and try and do better. Oh my god, way better than his captain. That's a 21 to hit.
Jesus.
Yeah, finally rolled a good thing. That was great. That was great. Let me roll damage. That's a different fighter. Here it is. Okay, it's not that much though. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god, my dice. Here we go. Oh, that's not great. That's only 5 damage.
Oh, is that after that it's halved because of the rage?
Yeah, only 3 damage.
Yes.
Gonna do the same thing again. That's a 14. 14 doesn't hit you, does it? Oh no, it does hit you.
No, it does, yeah.
And that's 5 damage again, half, so only 3. So this one manages to like get its little like really sharp scimitar just sort of in between the sort of folds of your armor, and does some nice little slashes up in there. This other one is going to take both attacks because Corey's well behind and would have at least half cover, but Porch is still pretty out there, and it's gonna just go ahead and shoot you with its little crossbow twice. Oh my god, that one doesn't hit. Oh my god, that might 16? Porch?
Wait. Oh, yes.
Okay, finally got one hit on you. My goodness. But it's not going to be a lot. Oh, it is. Not too bad. 10 points of damage.
Shit, okay.
Rolled an 8 on that 8 damage die, so that's good.
Battered here.
Finally, a little bit. Okay, so that happened. Where are we in the initiative here? So, Corey, you're up.
Do I have a clear shot at Slate?
Yes.
Okay. I'm still getting him.
Okay,
Pretty
go ahead.
hyper-focused also.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, shoot!
Nice.
Okay.
So it's a 29 with my bonus.
Wow.
Yeah, yes, it hits.
Alright. So the damage. So do I double both my. Oh, it rolled 2 dice for me. Okay. So
Yeah.
16. I don't double my d6 damage from my
Yeah, anything that's a dice
Hunter's Mark.
should be doubled.
Oh, so I do double.
Not the modifiers, just the dice.
Because I rolled a 6. So
Ooh,
that's
shit.
16 plus 12 is 28 damage.
28 damage.
Excuse me?
Dang! Okay, let me do.
You can
let me
hide
do
behind
math.
the cart as long as you need to. If
And I
you
still get a second
Wow.
attack.
Yeah, you
That's
do.
bananas.
Slade, from that shot, you managed to just sort of get it, like his breastplate goes across here, and you sort of get it right above his heart. And he's like, you can tell he's like terrified and hurt. Go ahead and roll your
I'm
second
gonna
attack.
I'm gonna smirk at him
Yeah,
Good.
and pull back another arrow.
nice, go ahead.
Another nat 20!
No!
You can check the game log.
It's okay. It's fine. That's okay. That's fine. Okay.
This
Sit
is
down.
So that is 14 plus 3 doubled, so that's 20 more damage.
Oh my god. Okay. He's looking really, really bad. Bleeding from his chest.
Yes!
From those
I can't believe I just got 2 nat 20s in a row!
Bananas. That makes up for all the missing that just happened.
He was basically not hurt before, like he had been touched. Now he's pummeled and staggering.
I just did like 40 plus damage on him.
That's almost 50. You did just shy of 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did, though.
Wow, never leave us.
Rangers, right? People talk smack about Rangers, but
Never
okay.
have, never will.
Never again. Llewellyn's up here, just being Llewellyn.
Having a fucking tea party.
Just having a little cup of tea. But also there's a closet right there, all up in his grill. What do you want to do?
Well, it's got pretty high charisma to talk to this thing.
Sure.
I feel like he would think he could talk to this thing. He's got this background.
Yeah, he would know that this thing understands language. I will tell you that.
Great.
Yeah. Maybe he tries to reason with it and just like, hey, like, could you not?
Or ask it,
I
it about the elves or what it knows or who it's working for or something along those lines.
Yeah. So that's what I'm. Yeah.
In like a hey, all well met, my friends. What are you doing? Like he would ask it some fussy question. I feel.
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm working. What are you doing?
Working. Like what?
See, I can't get past my own self here, and I would grab it and be like, "Tell me what you know."
Okay, cool. Let's grab it.
Go ahead and roll me.
Dex, sleight of hand.
Yeah, I would say like
Intimidation.
just a straight dex check.
Seven.
Yeah.
Plus whatever. It is.
Yeah, I only rolled an 8. So you manage to get this thing, although like you kind of have to, because you're a tiny little gnome, Llewellyn is, and this thing is a double-hander for him.
Right.
So he gets it sort of in both hands, and is shaking it. I'll just give you like, we're gonna be a little loose on the actions here. Is there anything else you want to do?
Isn't that like an Austin Powers, like who does number 2 work for moment?
Are you calling me number 2? That's embarrassing and a little bit insulting. Look, just like the rest of the world, I need a bloody job. So I sit here all gosh darn day and watch this stupid old lady wander and putter about herself. What do you want from me?
We want to know where the elves are. We have friends that are missing.
Oh, the elves. Oh, the 2 that are in captive next door. And let's call that 6 seconds.
Great, cool.
Cool. So that's Llewellyn's turn. We are back at the top of the order with Porch.
Okay. I am Porch is loving watching Slate get his ass handed to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he could, would like to add to the existential fear that he is currently experiencing.
Mm-hmm.
So, Porch is going to pull his little chain shirt away in enough where he presses his fingers against a series of kind of repeating tattoos that exist on his shoulder. And as he does that, he points at Slate, and this really terrifying, ominous bell sounds from, like, you don't know where, but everyone could hear it. It's all around you. And he just takes... Oh, no, he has to save on a wisdom throw.
A wisdom save?
It's a wisdom save. Yeah, I forgot about
Okay,
that.
let me just real quick.
What spell is this?
It's
Toll the
called
Dead?
Toll the Dead.
Okay, yeah,
And if
awesome.
I do it, he gets to take some necrotic damage.
Nice.
I just
yeah.
want to burn away his
Wisdom
soul.
here. Oh my god. I rolled a nat 1. I wish... I'm gonna just start fudging some dice here. No, I wouldn't. The sacredness of the game. But oh my god, this is annoying. Okay. So obviously, he takes full damage. What time?
And he takes, because he's already taken hit points, he takes 1d12 necrotic.
Oh god, okay.
Yes.
That would be, that's a fucking 1.
Oh.
We're all
Okay.
rolling bad now.
You see him
Hope
sort
I-
of like grab his head in pain, but like shake it off.
I hope I scare him.
That's still your action, right? It's a cantrip though, right? But it's an action, if I'm
Yeah.
correct? Okay.
Mhm.
So you still have your bonus on your movement if you want to take it.
I want to stay where I am.
Okay. You're chilling. You're sort of
Yeah.
like looking at Corey in like utter admiration from her badass attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wanted to like join in and like also kind of fuck him up, and clearly I didn't do that, so I'm kind of a little crestfallen in awe of the 50 points, but also
Yeah.
my ego is just a tiny bit.
I was scared there because nothing. Okay, that's your turn. Ronnie, you're up.
Okay, so Ronnie's also very impressed with the damage that Corey dealt, and that kind of invigorates her to try again.
Okay.
And so yeah, I'll just give that a little whirl.
You have 2 more turns left on your rage. So this turn and the next one, and you'll be out of rage, just so you know. But go ahead and do your 2 attacks.
Sure. I roll a 15. Oh my God.
Doesn't hit. Oh my god. Okay.
A 19.
19 hits.
Okay. So then I roll my damage, and it's an 11.
Tell me how you kill Captain Smith.
Oh yes! Take his head!
Oh my god.
So like I like look at Corey after the damage, and like I look at Fortune, just like yeah, and I just take the great axe, and I like, because it's a trend now, I just swing it at the neck and bring the head off.
Yes.
Yes!
Flies,
His
spins
head
a
sort
little.
of plops off, and you
The
see
viscera!
like he's got this. Yeah. We just got a cheer for murder. Oh boy.
Murder.
You see his head sort of like plop to the ground, and like in the half second that follows, the second half of his like ponytail falls, because he shore his like ponytail with his head off. Whatever this was supposed to be, it can probably not be a church anymore. There was a lot of gore all up on this. Like,
Porch will make it a church to his patron.
yeah. Look at a little bit more
I
like
don't know
that.
if I don't know.
It's the guard's turn. So they sort of like turn to each other and then turn to each of you and just get ready to like keep fighting. It seems like they're, sort of surprised that Slate's dead, but also that like he's not their ultimate boss. It kind of looks like in this moment, because they're not ready to run away or anything, unlike those like sellswords in outside. So the first one is just gonna, is right in front of Ronnie there, is gonna go ahead and try and hit you twice with a scimitar. Oh my god, finally! Fucking natural 20.
No!
Come on, I'm allowed 2, alright?
I guess.
Look, their damage isn't that much, it's only, oh my god, it's really not that much. It's a d8, but it double it. It's 4. It's
But then
only
have
6
it.
points of damage, and then you have it. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's only 3 points of damage, who cares?
Nice.
We're gonna go again though, and that's a 17 this time. Ooh, which actually hits too.
Uh-huh.
But I rolled a 7, so 9 points of damage half, so it's only 5.
Okay, so I'm at 28.
Okay. That's their turn. The other one is actually gonna run right up to Porch, and do the same thing, just with their scimitar twice. Oh my god! I rolled another nat 1. I can't. I've got the dice to roll here. This is
He thought he could run up on me and it would be fine, and then he got up there and kind of peed a little.
just beat a little. Yeah.
Just peed a little.
It's a little pedal.
That one's better. That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
But this damage is probably going to do not much. Oh, but that's an 8. That's good. That's 10 points of damage. Come on, guards. Get your shit together.
I need to fucking heal myself.
It's too bad you're not
Sorry,
a
did I just
paladin
take-
anymore.
Did I just take 10?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I never actually healed myself as a paladin.
Oh, good. I'm not worried.
Or really anyone else for that matter.
Nope, you didn't. I don't think.
Is the only healing we have my good berries?
I have some potions stashed away that I'm about to fucking chug when I have
Okay, wait. How many? You can't just like bring in potions from another game.
No, you gave us potions.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
I don't think we've used any of them yet.
I think one each.
Okay.
Yeah, I generally give everybody one each to start. Okay, that's the guard's turn. We're down at Corey again. Oh god, and the guards are like cowering a little because they saw what you did last time.
I am super invigorated, and I'm going to rush the guy by. I was pointing at my screen like that helps you.
Yeah, this one?
That guy, yes. I want to flank him,
Great, yeah, you can run around, no problem.
and I'm going to attack him with my short swords.
Nice.
So I have 2, but I still just get like 1 attack with each with my 2 attacks, right?
Sorry, what?
I have 2 short swords,
Oh.
and I have 2 weapon fighting, and for every attack action I get 2 attacks, but that's just like 1 with each
That's
kind
still
of thing,
only
right?
like attack. Yeah, you don't
Okay.
have 3.
Alright. And for my bonus, I'm gonna move my Hunter's Mark to
Oh,
him.
okay, yeah, no problem.
Hunter's Mark lasts for like an hour, and I can move it whenever a target dies.
Yeah. So that's your bonus action first to move it, your movement, and then
Yeah.
attack as well.
Yes. Alright, so the first attack is a 25,
Oh my god! Wow! Yeah, of course that hits.
Not bad.
Shoot.
which is 8 plus 6 damage,
Oh
so that's
MVP up in here. Okay.
14
Okay.
damage.
Yep. Dang. Okay.
And then my second
Corey's my
attack
bodyguard now.
Jesus.
is a 17,
That hits also. Shoot.
which is, that one's only 5 plus
Only 5.
Only 5.
6, so that's 11 damage.
That's amazing still. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. So already this guard's looking a little bit rough. They're still okay, but they're kind of like, what is with this elf? Like, shoot. Threaten.
Corey's gone full murder mode,
my
apparently.
I
Amazing.
love it.
I want to picture what her face looks like while doing this.
Stone cold.
That's badass. Okay, that's your turn. We're back to Llewellyn over here. So he's got sort of like this snooty quasit in his hands, kind of like this. It's the size of like one of us holding a large pigeon or something.
Okay. I hold pigeons a lot, so I'm familiar.
I have a question. You
Yeah.
said that when Slate was threatening us with backup, we could hear like noise coming from the other room.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing now that those rooms could be butting up against the rooms that Llewellyn and Uma are in.
Mm-hmm.
Has he heard any of this commotion?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
I will say almost all the. I'll give you a bigger. What? Yeah. Okay, there we go. I'll give you a bigger view of the place here.
He rolled a nat one. I'm sorry.
No, he didn't. But I will say most of the walls here are that's solid stone. Like this is a stone church kind of thing.
Okay.
So it's pretty like you wouldn't hear a lot of stuff. That's why Ronnie was the only one who heard some movement behind here. So this is the door here, by the way. Here. And that's where those two guys came out of, and that's where she was hearing a bit of noise, a bit of like moving and like scraping.
Okay.
But yeah.
So last we left, he mentioned that they're in holding.
Yeah,
the elves.
yeah. Basically, he indicated, oh yeah, those elves. I mean, I think they're next door.
Where are the elves? Where are they? How do we know?
Well, I think they're next door. Like I said. Look, I can't really help you a lot here. These are stone walls. I'm just sent here to be eyes. I prefer if you let me go and I can get the hell out of here. Sounds like there's a lot of stuff happening over there.
I'd prefer if there weren't just extra eyes running around. Why should I just kill them?
That's fair.
I think this guy's a liability. I think Llewellyn should kill him. But
I don't
also-
think Llewellyn would kill him.
I don't think Floan would kill
I know.
I
I
think
don't
maybe
think you can kill him either.
Evelyn would probably try to reason with it and be like, could you be eyes for us? Like, if there must be something that we can do for you. That
All he
would...
faintly hears is, kill him! From the other room.
I ask who he works for.
Yeah. Let's ask who he works for.
Okay.
Who do you work for? That's my food.
Well, just like everybody else in this god-forsaken town, I work for the bloody mayor. Who the hell do you think?
I don't know.
You work for Captain Jeff?
I don't know who Captain Jeff is, but Captain Slade is but a minion.
Who does Captain Slade work for?
Okay, you really aren't the most brilliant of gnomes, are you?
No.
Okay, a new mayor comes in. They hire a militia. They take over the town.
Yeah.
Generally, everyone is working for that mayor.
Right.
Is this new? Are you
Is that
new?
your really roundabout, pedantic way of saying that Captain Slade works for the mayor?
Well, and also whoever Captain Slade works for.
Works for the mayor.
I'm gonna give you a small hint here because I don't think you're from around here. So the mayor's name, right, is Kendall Crimson.
MKC.
Oh.
Do you know the name of the militia?
The plumes?
The Kendall Plumes.
No. The red plumes. There's kind of a theme here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
okay.
Well, I'm glad we had this talk. I'm just gonna go now.
Snap is that?
No, wait. Can you do some spying for us? Can you help us? We'll make it worth your while.
It can be paid.
I'll think about that. So that's
If you help us, our tiefling won't eat you.
it's a good deal. When now that I think about it. So that's we're gonna come back around and I'll put in the closet's turn with the guards, but that's Fluellen's turn. We're back at the top of the order. Okay, let's actually, it's a little early, but I feel like now is maybe a good time to take a quick 5-minute break.
Okay.
Check in with Scott, and have a think about what you want to do next. Let me go over what we've learned in, the 8 hours we've played this game.
Jeff.
There's nobody
Jeff.
named Jeff in the entire continent.
But I have channel points that might disagree.
No, there is actually.
I think
'cause-
there will be future generations of children in this town who will have heard of this Jeff in the days that we are living, and there will be a whole generation of baby
Of Jeffs, yeah, for sure.
I
little
did
Jeffs
have to
running
name
around.
somebody Jeffrey because it's not last game, and that was dumb, and I did it much begrudgingly, but I did it. Anyways, so okay, you're in this town. A new mayor came in called Kendall Crimson. He named his mercenary sort of army the Red Plumes. Looks like he sort of hired everybody. Looks like his maybe number
kill the
2.
mayor.
What's that?
Gotta kill the mayor.
Looks like this number 2 was maybe this captain who you killed. That wasn't supposed to happen so quickly, but it did. Don't worry about it. It's fine. There are still sounds. Well, you don't know, but these guards came from this room behind, which nobody has seen into. Nobody seems to know where these elves are, although only Fluellen knows that perhaps they are literally next door, aka in that room. Who knows? You don't know that. Try not to metagame, but you will. It's fine. It's D&D. It happens.
It's okay. Of course, we'll just barge in there anyways. We're like, well, that's the next door, and maybe there's monsters in there.
Yeah. Okay, so let's take a little break. We'll start back at 8:25 exactly. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Make sure you go stay hydrated. We will be back in let's call it 7 minutes. Be right back. everybody. Welcome back. Thank you so much for hanging out over the break. I hope you stayed hydrated, got a little stretch, got what you needed to do. We're gonna jump right back in where we were. Yes. Wow, look at those emojis. They're a lot. We're gonna jump back in right where we were. We've got Llewellyn holding a sort of snooty quasit in his hands. We've got the other two who have killed Captain Slade. Another 3 guards. One of the guards got away. They're pretty sure there's something going on behind those doors. Let's pull everyone back in and go back in right where we were while snacks are happening. That's fucking perfect. Okay, so we'll pull you back in.
I hope it's something crunchy. I want some really good Foley work.
Some Foley. I'm just gonna I don't know, squish some bags of chips. Okay, here you are. We're back at the top of the order, which is, I believe, Porsche.
Okay.
What to
All right.
do?
So this dude is within 5 feet of me, but Corey's not, right? Yeah.
That's right. You're flanking though, so you can get advantage.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I guess I have advantage on attack. I guess I'll make it worth a while, and I'm gonna go 2 attacks with my great axe.
Do it.
So I get advantage on both rolls.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, totally.
Like roll 4 times. Take the best.
Well,
Amazing.
best of first 2, best of second 2.
Okay, so one of them was I rolled a 19,
Uh-huh.
and then I rolled a 23.
Yeah, both hit.
Great. Amazing.
Great.
Excellent. Love that for me. And finally, look at me contributing, guys.
So good.
And I'm always forgetting. 10 plus negative, so that's what it is. Okay. So my first one was 8 damage, and my second one is, oh boy, 13.
Oh, dang! So it's 21 total.
I've been watching my teammates do some sick moves, and I'm like, okay, I got this one.
Tell me how you want to take out this guard.
I want to do like a cool, like, spinny.
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
you tell me how.
I wind up, because I've had a second watching you guys kick some ass to be like, I'm going to make this one count. So I wind up kind of like a shot putter,
Sure.
but it's with my axe, and I come around, like, slice through him and then, like, back down. Like, we're just a big hack and slash. But, like, I triple axe it.
That's amazing. And only because it's the closing hit, I'm not going to make you roll like an acrobatics on that because I really want to, just to like.
Oh, I really, like, I want to too, but that's me being cocky and thinking I can
Okay,
just nail it.
you know what? Because you said it, roll me one. Unless you roll a nat 1, it's beautiful.
Can
Just
I roll
for
an
jokes.
athletics check instead?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, now that one I'm better at.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't good. It wasn't. I mean, it's not a nat
Okay.
1, but it's no, I rolled a 9.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as
Okay.
beautiful to everybody watching as it is in your mind, but you
Oh,
still
I'm living
like,
a full, like, I'm having a kung fu movie moment in my head.
like slow motion. 360. Yeah. Everybody else.
Like, I've
is-
gone
yeah.
bullet time in the Matrix. Yeah.
Like Corey's just kind of like, okay, enough, got it.
Got the job done though.
You got him though. So, another guard. There are now, like, count it. 1, 2, 3, 4 corpses, 5 corpses on the ground here.
No big deal.
Isn't it, though?
They're all done. They're all done. So we got them all.
Great. You know, if I were a DM, or if this is a campaign, I'd be, like, having some discussions about your alignment at this point. But we're not going to worry about it, because it's
I
fine.
mean, I'm ready for that performance review. I'm comfortable in my in where I'm at.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if Roddy loves this. I mean, she won't, I imagine, in a round when her rage dies down.
Yeah, no, I'll be horrified and yeah, it'll be bad.
Yeah.
Right now, like, she can't look past that rage.
Right now, but yeah, give it 6 seconds. Okay. That's Porch's turn. Well, that was only your action, I suppose, so you can do other stuff.
Oh, in
This
my
dude's dead. That's not fun.
Oh yeah, so we've killed everyone, right?
No, there's a guard still by the door.
Doesn't matter. He's gonna be dead in a second. I'm gonna take the rest of my time.
Wow. I'm insulted a little, but okay. Yeah.
Come on, he's left alone. Look what my friends have been doing.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
So I would like to take my bonus action to like yelling, little team meeting.
Yep.
If there is a room full of dudes in there, please no one rush in. I want to do some crowd control, and I don't want you to be collateral damage on magic whose powers I'm not quite comfortable with yet. So if there's an opportunity for me to blast some dudes from afar, I would love that.
So you basically like bellow, "Hey, don't go running in there. I got shit I'm gonna do."
Yeah. Don't run headlong into a group full of dudes, please.
Cool.
It's more common sense, I guess, than anything, but that's what I would do, so I feel compelled to ask everyone not to do what I would do, which would be run headlong into a group of guys with, let me double check, 11 HP.
Yeah. There's a whole... Okay. That actually makes me feel slightly better, because I feel like I've done crap this battle. I'm trying not to take it personal.
I'm looking pretty rough.
Okay, good. I mean, not good. That didn't come out properly.
Fine.
I assume that's your turn, or do you want to take your movement to get closer to the door?
I guess I'll go closer to the door.
Okay. You can kind of like...
Yeah.
The other guard is right here. Do you want to go right next to him, or do you want to like keep a little space?
There, I'm gonna stick
Right
close to this, the cart, but I want to get closer, yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
Ronnie, it's your turn. You've got a guard that's not been touched, like full health.
Right beside me. Okay, yeah. Because I still have one more round of rage. I'm blinded by it, obviously, and I'm just gonna keep swinging.
Swack and swack. Go ahead.
I tried to say that like Forrest Gump. Just keep running. Anyway.
Just keep swinging, swimming, running.
13.
13 does not hit.
Oh, well, I gotta try again.
These guards are slightly better, like I said, than the crappy sellswords that were like guarding outside.
20.
20 does hit.
Nice.
Roll, not nat though, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish. Okay, and so I roll damage, and I roll 11 damage.
Oh shit, that's pretty good damage for one hit. Okay. Ugh. This guy is got the wind knocked out of him. His like armor's dented, looking pretty rough. Well, like not that rough, but anyways. That's your turn unless you want to do anything else. Bonus action move?
Can I do a frenzy attack as a bonus action, or is that...
Oh, did you go? You have to go into a frenzied rage.
Oh, okay.
As
no,
another
that's fine.
bonus action. So, I will say at the end of this, like just before you start your next turn, your rage is going to
Okay,
fizzle.
so there would be no point because I'm more...
Yeah.
Then I am good.
Yeah. So keep that in mind. So frenzied rage, right? You get 2 attacks on your attack and then your bonus. So keep that in mind for next time you want to rage, because then it gets wild. But the good thing about being not frenzied is that you don't get exhaustion at the end of your rage.
Right.
But you do when you're frenzied. So it's
that would
sort
make
of like,
sense.
that's probably good that you're not exhausted right now because you're still kind of in the middle of a fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
That's endgame shit.
Yeah. That's your turn. Uma is not really gonna do anything. She's just kind of up there like, what the shit. Slade's dead. This guard is going to... Actually, he will take an attack of opportunity. He's gonna run back into the doors where he came from. But Ronnie, you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, yay! Murder!
Oh, were those doors open or closed?
Okay, I try to hit. It is a 12.
Does not hit. So it's able to like duck, run back in the door, and that's sort of your last official hit. As you sort of finish like trying, like almost mid-swing, trying to get this guy run away, you feel that like sort of like blind fury just sap out of your body, and you kind of look around at all the blood and gore around you.
And I'm horrified.
And on you.
Yeah, so you can see what happens on your turn when that happens. There is, everybody hears it this time, you can't make it out because these are stone doors, stone walls. There's definitely like shouting and movement behind this wall.
I have a question about the
Scrape. Corey, it's your turn.
I have a door question first.
Yep.
Were the doors open this whole time?
They're not locked, you can tell. Now. They were previously, you imagine, before they...
Okay.
I actually think you checked way at the beginning when they were locked.
Yeah, that's how this all started. We were trying to get keys.
Yeah, so...
Are we still in combat, or can I just do something real fast?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. If you're going to immediately crush through those doors, then we'll still be in combat. But if you all want to take a second and be out of combat, then for sure. We can take like a minute for everybody to like regroup, see what you want to do. If there's anything you want to do before you go into that door, we can take that, like, pause combat for those kind of actions.
I'm going to take a Murphy move and pause combat, and not a Porch move, which is blowing those doors open immediately.
Okay, great. So we're not blowing the doors open. Okay.
I would probably check Slade's body.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Let's loot everybody.
we'll say you take about a minute here because there's some sort of action behind the doors. They don't want to come out just yet. We'll give you about a minute to do whatever it is you want to do. Roll me an investigation check to slurch Slade's body.
Slurge, sleep.
Lurch it.
It's hard to say.
Oh, that was a nat 1, so it's only 4.
You don't find much. You can take his armor if you want, and it's very obvious that he has a very nice greatsword, a very nice heavy crossbow, and very nice armor.
What kind of armor?
It's a breastplate.
So that's heavy?
Yeah.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
But I might want his sword. What was his sword?
It's a greatsword. It's
Or his
also,
crossbow.
Yeah, it's a heavy crossbow. They're all like strength weapons.
Yeah.
They're very large. He's a very beefy.
I'm not gonna go with beefy stuff. I'm more of a dex kind of girl.
Yeah, use more finesse weapons, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's your dex modifier for all your stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my dex is +4, my strength's only +1, so. And I'm not proficient in heavy armor, so.
Yeah, you would slow you down. But anybody who wants to can take it, just let me know. Is there anything else Ronnie or Porch wants to do?
Well, since we're taking a pause, this is where Ronnie's rage has worn off, and she sort of like looks up and like starts like shaking, and then like she like touches her face, and like when she moves her hand, there's like blood, and she's like kind of like trying to piece together exactly what happened, and then like she sort of like closes off all of her emotions, like her training is kicking back in. She knows that she just needs to compartmentalize this, but she's feeling some shame. Yeah.
Can I have Porch and Corey roll me an insight check?
I rolled an investigation check because I wanted to loot the guards.
Okay. So what was your investigation check, first of all?
I'll have a -1 because I'm stupid, but it was still a 17.
Okay, so on the guards, you find also not a lot. They aren't really carrying anything, although that first guard that you killed, if you're searching all of them, there's like 5 bodies in here.
I'm honestly looking for healing potions right now. I'm looking for if anyone has anything helpful that will keep me alive.
There are no healing potions on the guards.
Okay.
Do you find a set of keys? And
Okay.
then on them, on the on the one that came out of the room that you killed, you find a scimitar and just like a light crossbow. On the other crappy guards, you find just like kind of mediocre short swords and crossbows.
Keys.
And a set of keys.
Keys are good.
I would like to down the healing potion that I have in the fridge.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that.
I
It's
don't
just a
remember.
regs one. It's
What is it?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4?
I think it's 2d4 plus 2. We'll just call it that. It's gonna be fun. Corey, do you want to do anything while you're chilling? Oh, you're muted, I think.
I'm muted.
There you go.
My insight check was only a 10.
Okay, so you don't notice a lot with your friend Corey. She's definitely slowed down from what you saw, 30 seconds ago of her, like, just raging around the joint, and you can tell that, like, her movements have become a little more, like, controlled and slowed down.
But basically, I'm like, okay, she's still functional. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, I can totally tell that. Porch, just for character times, can you just roll me a quick insight?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I think I have that's a wisdom roll, right?
Insight is wisdom, yeah.
Right, yeah, that's a
9? Okay, yeah, you don't really notice much either. You're busy looting bodies.
Great. And like seeing Ronnie not having a good time, like Porch like grew up in a kind of slightly military structure and is like, no, focus. We have things to do. Like, you can do this. Like, let's keep going. Help me loot this guy. Steal his shit. Like, we're onward and upward.
Yeah, and then Ronnie's warrior training kicks back in, and then she does take the greatsword from Slate.
Nice. Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah. It's just a regular greatsword, but if it's better than yours, you can definitely go ahead and equip it, or just
I don't have a greatsword, so I'll add that.
So you can use that any of those if you want to. Okay. Llewellyn, what do you want? So unfortunately, Scott's not going to make it. There was situations. He's fine. I don't want to stress anybody out. There was just key situations and stuff. But what do you think he would do in this time?
I think he would, if he could hear things dying down.
Yeah.
I feel like he would come check it out. Okay. Maybe not with.
Would he rush out like he's gonna help us, even though he knows it's over?
Yeah,
I feel like now that he's kind of hears that everything's died down, he's gonna pretend like he's ready to join the fray, knowing that it's
crossbow
safe.
drawn.
Okay,
going like a 007, around the corner.
Totally. He rolls out through the sort of wood doors that lead into the former kitchen and I'm here, y'all. Yeah.
Carnage.
And you see 10 seconds later this very elderly tiny halfling old lady comes out and is shocked, looks like she's gonna pass out because there was just carnage all over her temple, y'all.
How did Llewellyn's persuasion of the little tiny dragon thing go?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
to
right.
work for us.
Okay, go ahead and roll me persuasion, actually.
See the modifier?
His persuasion modifier is 3.
Okay, 10.
Yeah, this Quasit is look, I appreciate that you would like to purchase my services. Trust me, small man, you cannot afford me. Your best bet right now is to just let me go. I can promise you there are more guards where those ones came from. We should all just, forgive the pun, fly away. And it actually goes invisible on its action.
Interesting.
Llewellyn is and it starts to fly away. And if Llewellyn really wants to, we can do some investigation checks, but it will all be at disadvantage because this thing can go invisible on an action.
I feel like the level of confusion among the three of us, watching him come around the corner with his crossbow and something in his hand,
yeah,
and then there's a witty remark, and something disappears, and we're like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a very upset
old
woman. Crying, it looks like she's gonna pass out. In fact, kind of sits down and is just shocked and upset.
No.
Is there anything else you want to do?
I mean, put that old lady to bed.
How hurt is everyone?
I'm at, I think 28 out of 50, so I'm half.
Because I can make some good berries. There's not a whole lot to them, but
it might be good to have. It might be a good time to use that action now when you're not in battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make 10 good berries. I'll probably take some myself. Does anyone else want any good berries?
I would love some.
Yeah, I would take a couple.
Okay.
You start hearing some pounding from the doors outside.
Okay, I'll give 3 to each of you, so that's 3 hit points each, and I'll keep 4 for me.
Thank you so much.
And eat them.
Slowly crawling my health back up. All right.
And you start hearing the door, whatever's behind the door there, some sort of creaking going on. It seems like you only have a few more seconds before whoever's in the room above is going to do something, and it seems like whoever's outside right now doesn't have keys to get in. So, you know, it might be, but there's definitely people outside.
And above us?
Like to the, not above, but in the door to the north.
Beyond us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Llewellyn would have told us about the elves and where they think they
totally.
are.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would be inclined to keep pushing our way through this building. If we think we can survive it.
I mean, I think we gotta. I'm not gonna.
All right. So maybe we should set up so that you can do whatever you were gonna do, some kind of area of effect thing. I'm assuming.
Yes.
And I'll set Ronnie and I can kind of set up on either side of the door so that we're out of your blast range, but ready to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring the
Yeah.
map back on. Let's
Yeah.
do this. We are.
You can be close to me. I will. Yeah. It's fine. It's great. It's gonna be great, guys. Can't
nervous for you. Okay, let's give you a setup round. Let's give you like one action each. I'm just gonna remove. Oh no, they can stay there. It's fine. So you're all here.
Actually, I think if I'm doing this crowd control, I think we should back the fuck up.
Okay. Great.
I think we should give a bit of a wide berth to us in this door because I can pass from afar.
Okay.
But how are we gonna open the door?
I think they're gonna open the door for us.
Like the crowd outside?
No, in the other room.
Oh,
You said there's like creaking. Are they pushing against the door?
we don't know.
Everybody roll me a perception check.
Okay. Otherwise, I will try to open the door because it's I believe it's unlocked.
I'm not very perceptive.
I am. That's a 22.
Oh.
I lied. I was looking at the wrong sheet. I'm 22.
Oh, okay. So the two of you here, it feels like somebody's fiddling with things behind the door, setting something into place.
Oh.
Yeah, they're probably setting up like traps or something for us. We should go.
Go. Okay,
Yeah, go,
I cast
yeah.
Thaumaturgy on the door and try to like bust it open.
Thaumaturgy will not bust anything open. It's a
It will
harmless
open
effect.
it will open an unlocked door.
It is locked.
Damn it! That's what I was like. Am I gonna do it as soon as he runs in? No, we need a minute.
Well, we could go.
We have keys.
Oh, I have keys though.
Yeah, you have keys, and then you could step away and then use that.
Okay,
Why
good.
don't
I'll
I
just,
run
I
up,
feel embarrassed
unlock
that
the
my-
door, and then get out of the way?
Okay. I will do that because honestly, Porch is a little embarrassed his thaumaturgy didn't work. He
Just
was
like
looking through,
shook the door out a
magician.
little bit.
So yeah, I will go and unlock.
Okay.
Okay. You go up, you put the keys in the lock. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
We didn't check for traps. They were
I
trapping
did
the
nothing about
door.
it, and I just rolled a 4. Sorry, a 6.
Oh, dang. You take... Oh, that's not too bad. 6 points of acid damage.
Oh, owie.
Dart comes out. And it's not so much that it poked you, it's that it was coated in acid.
Oh, good. Okay.
It seems like there's fail-safes. That this door could be unlocked from either side, but that they can set up something from the other side to like make it only lock from that side and also trap.
Interesting.
Don't like it.
Nope.
But now you're gonna back off and use your thaumaturgy again?
We have the keys,
Yep.
but there's acid on it.
Well, there is.
You unlocked it, right?
Yeah, it felt like it's hard to say. Like it feels like you unlocked it, but it's trapped.
Can I use Mage Hand to continue the unlocking?
You cast Mage Hand. You send it over. You start.
By the way, it looks like a really ghouly skeleton.
Also, don't forget that that Llewellyn might have spells and stuff that might be helpful with this
Oh, yeah.
too.
Let me look at his page. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me more about my Mage Hand, ODM.
Okay, go ahead.
No, tell me.
Oh, okay. Your creepy, almost like bony mage hand takes the key, heads over, puts it back in the lock, and pulls the door open. You know how like when you put an old key in a lock and turn it, you almost have to like take the door with you. You know, when you put, and then another dart flies out. Nobody there, it hits. And then you finally look inside, and I will show you what's
Finally.
in here. Oh my god, I should have had that more ready. Give me 10 seconds.
It's a room.
There's a whole ass
Bam,
room
mage
in here.
Is it a room of Jeffs?
I hate
It's
you.
full of Jeffs.
You're fired. You're fired.
My list was only like 7 Jeffs long.
Look. So there is
Nary a Jeff in sight.
there
Oh.
correct.
Yeah, there are.
There are 2 elves here who look like, you know, okay, like
The
this wasn't
sexiest
said.
elf?
They're the
sexiest
sexiest elves.
elves.
And you know how sometimes when couples like date, they start looking like each other? So you're
Yeah.
kind of like, you look at the 2 of these and you're like, are they brothers? I thought they were dating. Are they brothers? I thought they were dating. Anyways, but then serious things happen.
Ronnie's a bit flustered by all this, by
yeah,
the way.
they're
She's
very,
like,
they are, yeah. And there are 3
Oh, there are
guards.
guards. Okay.
In here. Yeah, sorry, they were kind of hidden, but there are 3 guards in here. The one that you had hit a little bit, and 2 others, and they are standing there ready for the fray, and they say, look, I don't know what you're doing here or what you're trying to accomplish, but this is a really bad idea. We're getting paid really good money, and we know that there's a lot of other people getting paid really good money to keep this town under control. I think your best bet is to just leave.
Really unconvincing argument.
This reminds me, I wonder how the revolution is going.
Not you, these guards. I'm like, well, I see where you're coming from, but I don't care about that.
True. Yep.
yeah, like there's no amount of money that like
Yeah,
can
I would-
compensate for what's right.
I would fire an arrow in response to that, but I don't know if Porch is gonna get.
Go ahead, yeah,
Do
no.
it first.
Please do. Please be reactionary. Throw it to us. I want to draw them to us so I can cast on them.
So assume that this door is now open. So yes, you can go ahead and let's hop back into initiative then. We'll just keep the same initiative. So we're at the top of the order. Porch, you're up.
Great. I am going to cast.
Ooh, hydrate, y'all.
I think Porch has an idea. He thinks because it's worked for him in the past, he's gonna like cast darkness
Oh.
on these guys to like blind them basically and give us some easier pot shots on them.
Very nice.
No, because then we won't be
I
able to
was gonna
see them
say,
Yeah, sure,
either.
but he doesn't really think about other people. He's mostly just thinking about how he
Fair.
can contribute.
So it's magical darkness. So even people that can see in the dark cannot see through it. And you
Yes.
cast it in like an area, right? It's an area effect
Yeah.
rather than on somebody.
Yes.
So how wide is it? 30 feet or something?
Well, yes. But in my planning to cast darkness,
Mhm.
Porch instead casts the Hunger of Hadar.
Oh no. Okay.
So he was expecting darkness, and this, I'm just gonna read it to you guys just
Yeah.
for effect, because it's really like visceral.
Okay.
You open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors.
Mhm.
A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears. The void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises.
Oh, this is so Lovecraft. Okay, yeah.
And it can be heard from 30 feet away, so there is no escaping how gross this thing can create. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate, and creatures within are fully blinded. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is also difficult terrain.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait. This happened last stream too. Can nobody hear us? The audio cut out like another stream too, and I have no idea why, because I can still hear everybody. Chat, before we go any further, can
Great.
you not hear us? Because and let me know when you lost us. Hold on. If they can't hear us, they can't hear me saying that. Ha 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 ha. I don't know why. This happened once before, and I just have no idea why, because we can hear each other.
Yeah.
All the audio's still going. It's just like, I don't know whether, I don't know where, no. Okay. Damn. Oh, give me 30 seconds. Stop. I don't know whether to. Okay, I don't know which to stop. Maybe
Start with this one?
I'll just pull us out of Melon for a second. I'll try a few things. Give us 10 secs. 5 minutes ago. God damn. Okay, I'm gonna pull everyone out. Hold on. How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How about now? Can you hear me now? God dang it! Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.